Hey everybody, so just wanted to get a few comments out there and some of my support information. So Ron Paul and the campaign are doing pretty good right now. We're really doing well in Iowa, New Hampshire, and statistically, we're kicking butt, right? So I just wanted to give a few ideas and comments just on some things that we really need to look at in order to keep this going at this momentum. Basically, simplicity in simple terms, we need to basically like 5-10x what we're doing now, and we've all been pretty much maxing out, our efforts, whether we're sign waving or phone banking or, calling family and friends or, you know, uh, whatever it is that we're doing to promote, Ron Paul and his message. We're pretty much all, donating our money. So we're pretty much, we're all out right now. But we need to really, really push things now because we're biting into we're getting into some areas where we're going to start really getting, because we're really at the top now. We're really going to start, grinding with some groups that might not want us to be doing as well as we are. So we need to ramp everything up. One quick idea that I've been kind of using for my own personal reference is nothing new, but basically, just a simple concept of each one of us gets one person to vote for Ron Paul. A family member, a friend, a business associate, or any, person that is legally able to vote and that can go out and kind of do the same things that we're doing. So, if there's just an example, 50,000 of us, then there's 100,000 of us, and then we get those people to, do the same thing, and that's 200,000. So we're just kind of like, continuing this forward with numbers, and we can't sit back and expect things to take care of themselves at this point. And I know none of us are thinking that way because we know how much work it's taken to get as far as we are now. And so my point is that we just need to push everything 5 or 10 times what we're doing now, and each one of us needs to at least get one other person to vote for Ron Paul at a minimum. And if you're new to the movement, if you're new to supporting Ron Paul, this is your perfect opportunity. Put a bumper sticker on your car, put a sign out in your yard, donate to one of the money bombs. Tell some friends at work. If you have a special skill in an area, where you're a journalist or a writer or anything, you can write an interesting article with facts and numbers, anything to get out there, whether it's a blog, or an email or any way that you can get the message out. We need all support now to continue getting things moving in the right direction. And the holidays are coming up, so we're kind of like, a lot of people are going to be off. A lot of people are going to be, with family and friends. So it's a really, really great opportunity to get out there and, just talk about him and his message. So, and another really important point, and this is nothing new again, but just on the subject of, you're obviously going to get people that are just not wanting to discuss any other option. Some people are just so set on it, they're not willing to take a look at the possibility that, maybe Ron Paul is a good choice. So, a lot of people you could end up wasting a lot of time with that are just going to waste your time and they're not going to shift. So, but what you want is intelligent people or educated who can actually really, look at the problems we're facing and really make some sense out of it and are, open-minded on the subject to say, what, I can see, why people are supporting him now, and I can see the situation our country's in. And again, use really good manners. Always use good manners with people, whether even if it's your brother or someone you're very close to, because it just goes a long way when you're just kind and respecting other people regardless of if they who they support, just respect them and try to have a well-mannered conversation. Because even if the person doesn't turn out voting for Ron Paul, at least it's in the back of their head, and who knows, maybe a month later or 6 months later, they might have a change of thought, based on something that one of the person they're supporting does or happens. So anyway, that's my just something I wanted to get out there for today, and we're getting on the right path, so we just have to keep pushing this, and I think we can make this happen for 2012. This is, compared to 2008, this is like a dream, to have these kind of numbers. But like many have said, this might be really the time of Ron Paul in terms of being president. We already know that his message is due now, and it's been due for a long time. But this might really be the 2012 presidency for Ron Paul. So let's take my might out of the equation, and let's just make this a positive and make it happen. So anyway, that's my message for today. You all have a good holiday season, and who knows, maybe I'll see you out on the road.